Bro, why you reaching your hand out like you want something? I ain't got nothing for you. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Man Kid back with another one. And for today, I got part 4 to No, I'm Not a Human. We made some really good progress in part 3. We got some new faces in here. And nobody's died yet. And honestly, I think people should not die. I really don't have to feed the cat anymore. But the people I got in here, the kid's about to leave. But so far, the only person I have to worry about is that other guy let in, the one that's so happy-go-lucky. I think I have to worry about him, and then anybody else I'll let in, because the burnt guy, he's going to pass away in a couple of days, unfortunately. But aside from that, I think we're in a good spot. So we could make it to the end in this episode. So let's get to it. And the crazy thing is, I can't test nobody. Well, I was told not to test nobody for 2 days. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue with that. So we're just going to pop a beer, we're going to shotgun a beer and go lay down. Okay, I'm on my way. A group evicted by Fema has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the street, their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them, but now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by the Fema officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now, the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Are you gonna bring back the one you took? You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony, a place that used to be my hometown. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. But this time we need 2? Doesn't matter who, just hand 2 of your residents over now. Everything will be back to normal soon. Fine, if it helps, cause I ain't in no place to make demands. Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. Wow. But I still got the little girl, so it's not as bad. And we'll handle the visitors. Oh my gosh. They getting greedy now. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in the ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes? Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace? A world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, If one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. Then I'll shoot you all. You think we few are all that carries the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay, yes? I doubt I shall take very long. Oh, so I couldn't even, that wasn't a, I couldn't, wow. I thought I had a choice there. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a damn game. Some people pity the visitors. Think they can. I don't know. Get better. A couple days pass. They butcher everyone in the house. Then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order. Let me guess. Is that a broom in your hands? Huh. That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure. It's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though, lock them up in the house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Okay, so hopefully he'll come back and take care of business. Hey, delivery here. You look kind of down. My coworker got taken by Fema. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes. Red, god dang it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him. Or if they'll ever let him out. What if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? They're gonna drag me off to one of those effing quarantine zones too. Don't stress it. You'll be fine. Just suck it up and you'll survive. Stop whining like a loser. We're not that rude. Fine? What's fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day, it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say public hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batshit. Alright, I gotta get a move on. Take your order and I'll be on my way. Okay. Here you go. Have a good night. Damn. They could, hey, if they could have found somebody. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who'd been abandoned. I took in those they call tainted. Any child that they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. I guess, cause they took two of my people, man. I know there's nothing I can do to bring them back, but thank you for listening and for letting me in. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay, I guess we'll just see what tomorrow has to bring. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to the overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in the buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Let me guess, the one in my house. And then for the bleeding gums, that mom with the kid had like the yellowish teeth and like bleeding gums, I think. I don't know. But like, she probably was a visitor too. I don't know, man. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them includes ritual sacrifices, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as a harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incident in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Well, I didn't have any choice in the matter. I could give him a FEMA slip and tell him to get out of here. I could. I guess I'll just see how it plays out though. I can't just... Wow, I got 3 of them. What? I thought you was gonna leave. What? You was supposed to leave yesterday. Yeah, but I wanted to warn you first. Felt something bad out the window last night. Was gonna wake you, but I figured I'd let you sleep. Just be careful, okay? Death's on your tail for sure. I don't even know how to explain it. I got this weird tingling all over, probably from all the caffeine. But that's not the point. I just felt like I had to warn you, okay? Before something bad happened. Maybe you should think about leaving too. Don't look at me like that. I get it. I'm talking nonsense, whatever. Anyway, consider yourself warned. That's it for real this time. Hope you don't burn like the rest of them. Well, I guess that was nice of him. Those poor children. Are you okay? Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do such a thing. Were they really so terrified they would kill a child? In chaos, reason is the first thing to go. But don't people realize that killing children is... I can't even find the words. Hardship unmasks us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl from underground. That could be the case. Or you. Lost souls just like the countless others who walk the blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness, eternal. And we have found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we crawled at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose. We are her followers. Bro, why you reaching your hand out like you want something? I ain't got nothing for you. Look scared. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes, I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and still our resolve, to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her, death. Okay. This person looks like they on a little trip. Ate that little dab pen before getting in here. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Okay. What else you got to say? It's so goddamn hot. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died in the forest while putting out fires. Kitty, you doing all right? Good cat. Look like it's starting to get used to me. Okay. Hey, let me pick you up. Can I pick you up? You getting used to me, aren't you? Know that I'm a good person. Or know that I'll take care of you at the very least. I still think I can't test anybody right now, so I think this is the second day of that actually, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. I'm on the way. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. He hears snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. The two female officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Look like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. That is true. Kitty. Hey friend. Mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else either isn't home, got tossed out, or who knows what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know, figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my mom and Nana, but we got kicked out, debt collectors, whole thing's a mess. Why do you have a crew neck that says die? What kind of friends are those people? All theater folk. We drank together, effed around, had each other's backs. So you a freak? That's what you're trying to say? They were good guys, always down to help, share a beer, or just hang out. But now, well, I can't reach any of them. Everyone's got their own shit going on. And with this damn sun thing, everything's gone wrong. I guess I'll let you in, but I'm testing you tomorrow. Damn, friend, you're a lifesaver. You come find me later, alright? I've got some wild ass stories that'll blow your mind. Huh. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now, one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what word is it? You know what I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore. Let's fix that. If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Can you come back later? Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I am not alone, sir. You go ahead and get on somewhere. Well. Even we are rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change is the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I'd lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Man, persistent one, ain't he? You're there? Yes? The feeling is worse now. Strange. Is it because of all this destruction? Do you need some help? I've already got all the help I need. I feel weaker. My sight can't reach as far as it did before. It's probably not you or her. This happened once before at the very beginning. Everything will be fine. Newly grown stalks will break through the ash and reach for the sky. I never understand what you're saying. Goodness, I do not wish to scare you. Simply thinking aloud. Before I came to you, everything felt so clear. Now it's like a fog. You have a basement? Yes. Something's there beneath the soil. Though I can't quite see what. Do I need it? Goodness, I can't think clearly. Though, in the soil, I see one more thing. Don't jump. Not yet. I should rest. Did he come in? Hello, resident. I'm in a bad effing mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many jackasses out here. I hope you're not one of them. What are you talking about? Everyone, really. All those efforts who were only kept in check by faith or whatever other bullshit stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just effing animals. As if all this shit with the visitors wasn't enough, now we have to deal with them too. What's got you so wound up? Yeah, like what got you wound up, bro? Don't take it personally. It's just all this shit with the sun and now the effing visitors. It feels like humanity's right there in the casket next to God, and I'm angry. I just wanted to lead a normal effing life, you know? I don't know what that was. I don't know if I was reading that wrong or what. I wrote music. No one has any use for this shit anymore. Like, you had some mixtapes? You a producer? What's going on? Now I'm just trying not to become a part of either camp. Okay, now his teeth looks all messed up, so I could test his teeth, and if his teeth is straight and white, I'm getting rid of him. Don't worry, I won't be a bother. And no, I won't beat anyone up. I turn my anger on myself so no one else has to suffer. I mean, that's a positive way to think about it, but you gotta have an outlet. You can't just let all that bottle up, because you'll turn into a nuclear bomb that way. And nobody else died. Nobody died at all. That's good. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. Really? The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any other questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open. Okay. Always stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Hey kitty. You reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. You know what? I'll name you Garfield. You know why? Because you remind me of an orange little cat. Oh, I think I offended him. Where's your uniform? Bosses took it. There's not enough gear to go around anymore. A lot of people are dying on the job. We don't even have time to pull the dead out of the blaze. The fire, cough, takes everything in the end. But bosses, they're more concerned about an effing uniform. They forge decrees in a line like horseshoes. Not a single one made for the people. Damn. I think he might have Tourette's. Well, have you calmed down? Yeah, I'll lose steam quickly, but as soon as I remember something that pisses me off, it sets me right off again. I used to be more easygoing, you know. It was hard to offend me or push my buttons. Now all it takes is the smallest spark to make all hell break loose. And why should I stay calm anyway? Maybe my rage keeps me sane. At least I don't worship the oh so mighty sun like those dumbass stupid F-wits. They think the sun is going to save us. Give me an effing break. It's effing killing us. Way I see it, we're all a bee's dick away from the effing void. But about those F knuckles, wow. Creative use of words here. Get that? Abozo effing, abso effing lutely. Not, okay, I'm good. I'm calm, I'm done. Thanks for listening. I need to check your teeth, sir. Your teeth. Okay. His teeth are messed up. Don't say that. Sometimes I clean my jaws. I clench my jaws so hard I can hear it crack. It drives me effing crazy. And I catch myself too late every damn time. Okay, so his teeth are normal, but that doesn't mean he's off the hook yet. How long have you been a teacher? For about 3 months before the cataclysm. But I was hardly a model teacher. I didn't love the job back then. The kids were just noisy and exhausting. The cataclysm changed that. It opened my eyes. You know, any one of those children could have become a rock star, a politician, a parent. But now they'll never hold a guitar, never go to school, never grow up. They will forever remain an army of dreamers. I remember a day when one of the kids came running in, crying, saying his parents were afraid of him. They thought he was a visitor, and so they threw him out. Wow. He didn't know where else to go, so he came to me, to the kindergarten. The woman can no longer hold back her tears and begins to cry. Forgive me. Wow. But why are you up here laid up like this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. What's with your friends? We all met back in theater school. I actually majored in theater production. And let me tell you right away, friend, I won't recommend it to anyone. Our theater in general, honestly, it might look all classy from the outside, but nobody appreciates the stage anymore. I mean, if you're doing it purely for the art and you don't mind being broke your whole life, be my guest. Sure, there are a few big name companies that play the famous stages, but they're rare. Everything else is low budget stuff. People would rather see a movie because it's cheaper, flashier, easier. So yeah, Just one big disappointment, friend. Let's go ahead and test you. Yeah, no problem, friend. What do you want to see? Ears? Ears? I'm just gonna take a photo. What is that? I think he seems to be okay, but who is this? What is this silhouette? Alright, I didn't get to test people how I wanted to, but I did discover the basement, and I probably need to focus on that. So I digged one time and it reduced all my energy to 0, so I had to just go to sleep. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What is it going to take to fix all this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors or we never meet again. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. Wow. That's it. Have a nice night. Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Thank you for all you've done. I'm sure you are tired too of all the noise. These are oppressive times, the confusion. Death spoke to me not long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She may offer you a place to hide from everything, even from the end itself. I'm not sure myself what that means yet, but it does sound tempting. Yes. Something like that. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did Fema give up this town or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I'd bet. The TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know any stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? Stocky guy? I don't think we met him yet. I could be wrong though. He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, F the wife. His house, I think he's talking about our neighbor. I ain't finna tell him the girl's here. His house burned down, haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you would do. You've got a gun? F if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. I'll show a photo. Something about your aura? Fine. Let's see how clean you are. See, I'm innocent. Looks clean. Sure. But I've buried too many that were actually clean to buy it just like that. Honestly, I couldn't care less about that photo. I've got real shit to handle. You live for now. We'll run a real test later. I'm glad I didn't show him my hands. I could have died. Look like no one else is coming tonight. FEMA, man, they just taking everybody. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and a recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attack on the quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to the ongoing situation, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline immediately. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign: fungal growth in the underarm area. And as always, stay where you are and await further instructions. Oh, so like if they're sweating, I guess. That's the latest for now. Where did the forest fires come from? The forest has been especially dry recently, so it catches easily. The fires are just one of the misfortunes that have befallen us, like the visitors from underground. But fate still has more in store for us. Maybe we're so far gone, the best we can hope for is peaceful death. You know, I've considered taking this home as a gift, but I'll give it to you instead. It's a necklace. Not much to look at, I know, but it's made of the dead bees that once turned honey into sun. Oh, that was nice of you. Where does all this anger come from? Hell, even I couldn't tell you that. Everything going on just pisses me off. Especially the cultists. Those blasted lying assholes. They're just looking to fool as many folks as they can. And people just gobble their lies up like hogs with their heads in the slop trough, or the thing they feed them in. Saps willing to tear the last scraps of their own children's hand in order to pay their tribute. All to appease those shitty saviors from F knows where. Batshit crazy effers. They even brainwash normal people with their delusional talk, like mine. Anyway, I've calmed down plenty. I feel better now. Yeah, maybe he had a girlfriend or something. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do this and see if I can get to like get whatever, because the guy told me something was down here. Wow. That just took all my energy. All right, y'all, so that was part 4 to No, I'm Not a Human. Man, we made a lot of progress, and honestly, I thought we would have been done in this episode, but man, I guess there's a lot more than I thought there was. So, but I'm not mad at that. I mean, it's more content, and you get your bang for your buck. This game wasn't that expensive, but there's a lot of nights in it. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on within the game itself, a lot of lore, a lot of stuff going on. So I'm happy with it. I guess we'll just have to see if we can get it done in episode 5. But if y'all did like this, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Liking will get me into the algorithm, and I would very much appreciate that. But I'll see y'all when I see y'all.